I gotta hand it to him. Dio's got some pretty nice curtains. Alright. Now I can walk and even jump around if I need to. It still hurts a bit, but now's not the time to worry about a little pain.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Finally come out. Dio.
A job well done, Polnareff. You managed to avenge your sister. But what's most impressive is that you also found the time to track me down.
I'll gladly kill you to celebrate. But I think we should start with this first.
I'll give you a chance to rethink. Descend now, and not only will you live, you'll be given the chance to serve me again. Or you could choose to rise forth. However, you'll be ascending to your doom.
When the two of us first met, fear consumed me like a curse. It gave your evil carte blanche to manipulate me like a puppet. That fear was the beginning of a futile existence with no end in sight. It was a fate worse than death. A wretched life devoid of any desire other than doing your bidding. But that fear has been eradicated, leaving only the burning will to fight. I've spent 45 days traveling with Mr. Joestar and the others, and in honor of those who died on that journey, I'll never fear you again.
My, aren't we confident? Climb these stairs and put that bravado to the test. Quite the interesting decision, Polnareff. You've backed down after all. Is that your clever way of telling me you want your former life back?
What in the hell? But I went up the stairs. I'm sure. What happened?
Problem? You seem to be shaken, Polnareff. But why is that? Could the winds of fear have extinguished your burning resolve? Perhaps the only steps you took were in your mind, and in actuality, fear overrode your consciousness, wresting control from your brain, causing you to descend down the stairs.
No way! I'm positive I just walked up those stairs. What? Is he doing this with his stand? No, it couldn't be. Dio's stand is... the world? What am I supposed to do now?
Battle 4. Fight!
Death is your only release. Perish!
I'm curious, Polnareff. Have you ever wondered what the human soul desires most? Peace of mind. Subconsciously, all humans wish to overcome their fears. They seek fame, money, and dominance of others, all to obtain a sense of everlasting security. What a farce. They create bonds as a means of self-preservation. They say they wish to help others, purely for the sake of love and justice. But it's only to settle their feeble minds. Humanity's greatest desire is to latch on to serenity. So why? Why refuse to serve me? What greater serenity is there? Return to me, and all I speak of will be yours. You don't want to challenge me. There's just no point in running headlong into a meaningless death. My right hand. I promise you unending peace starting now.
I have to resist. Have to. Iggy, I need your courage.
Time to
Polnareff! So that's your stand, the world! Bring it! It's Mr. Joestar!
There's no need to worry, Polnareff.
Dio! That was Dio! After him! I have to tell you something first! It was only out in the open for a moment or two, but I saw him use his stand. Well, I didn't actually see it, but I did feel it in a manner of speaking. It's complicated, but here's the long and short of it. I was heading up the stairs to beat the life out of that bastard when suddenly I was back where I started. Believe me, I know what I'm saying doesn't make any sense at all. I can't wrap my head around what happened either. I feel like I'm losing my mind over here. I'm sure he wasn't using any sort of hypnosis. I'd say super speed, but there's no way. All I know is that I sensed something utterly terrifying.
The real deal, Hugh Goose.
Hey,
The American
where are Iggy and
dream.
Abdul?
The Queen, the immovable object, the warrior
Didn't make
princess.
it.
Plenty of action coming up as we have 6 of WWE
We should go.
top names ready to
Mr.
go
Joestar,
here.
the sun
Oh
is
man,
setting.
Michael,
Let's
six-man
hurry.
matches like this always remind me of world
Yeah,
class
you're right.
back in the 1980s.
All right, out with it. What's waiting for us upstairs?
The towers! There's also another room at the top. It's where Lord Dio dwells during the day.
Is there another staircase to the tower?
No, this is the only set of stairs that leads there.
In that case, lead the way.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
So that's him. The two of us have never met, but I've known about this monster for longer than I care to remember. How could I not know this fiend? The thought of him has been burned into my mind ever since the day I was born. Same for Jotaro. We'd hoped this day would never come, that we'd never have to face Dio. But as Joestars, we knew we'd eventually have to destroy him. I have no regrets. I came on this journey of my own free will, so I can live with whatever happens from here on out. I've never seen things more clearly. It's like a light of clarity has washed over me. My friends are that light, while Dio is darkness. My body may be broken and battered, but the fear has vanished. Virtue and light has purified my soul. We'll attack the moment Dio steps out of the coffin. Stay at the ready. We don't know what tricks he has up his sleeves.
It's time. Accept your fate.
Battle 2. Fight!
It's time. Be gone. Bang. Cease. Zero. Not over. Ready? Amuse.
Battle 3. Fight!
Ready? Let's go. Not over. Not yet. Amuse me. Let's try.
It It's time, loser. Open the coffin.
Whatever happens, Ordeal, you have to know I never betrayed you. I only let these degenerates here because I knew you had the power to easily dispose of them. As certain as a man wetting himself when pissing in the wind, your victory is assured. You are all powerful. Please don't be angry with me.
Enough of the groveling. Open the damn coffin.
Please, I'm begging you. Give these bastards a cruel and horrifying end. Ordeal!
Get ready, everyone.
I don't know what's going on. How'd I get in here? I was just...
What the hell? How did he... My eyes were locked on Loser Boy the entire time. Did anyone else see him get in the coffin? Wait! Did someone put him in there without us knowing?
No, I was watching him just like you were. He's opening the coffin 1 second and the next he's inside it.
You're right, Polnareff. But I don't believe it's a mind trick. And it's not super speed either. Good grief. Is he playing games with us? Damn you! What are you doing? Come on! Let me go! Okay, what was that feeling back there? The ominous presence it was giving off was far more powerful than any stand our group has ever encountered before. It was like knowing a bulldozer is coming after you just from the sound of its roaring engine. Yeah, I sensed it too. An insane lust to kill us. It felt like somebody shoving an icicle up my ass. If we hadn't escaped when we did, whatever that was would have killed us for sure. Just look at the sun. It's almost gone below the horizon. Dio will have the advantage in the dark. Hang on. Come again? Please don't tell me you guys are planning to run away and hide until dawn. Listen to me, Mr. Joestar. I'm finishing this. There's no way I'm packing up and heading for the hills. You're right. We have to see this through to the end. I want to get this over with as much as you do. But the tied-up battle has turned. While not up close, we face to stand the world. But we still have no idea what its powers are. We're fighting blind here. Think of it this way. It's like mountain climbing without knowing the route. If we try to fight Dio right now, we'll all die. That fact is as inevitable as burping after knocking back a couple of colas. Dio would be a fool not to come racing after us. But he only has until sunrise to kill us. In the meantime, we need to learn the extent of his stand's power and find a way to put him down. If we could just hold out until then... No way! I'm not going back on my word! Abdul and Iggy died because of my weakness. I have to kill Dio. I'll go to hell and back to do it. But what I won't do is run away from my obligation. No, come back, Polnareff! Forget it. He's not gonna listen. Jotaro, what do you think we should do now? He went down there to fight Dio. As we retreat, we'll also be fighting him. Which means we'll be attacking from both sides at once.
Soul of Zasalamel.
I'm not running.
Such impressive power and speed. When I was young, all we had were shabby horse-drawn carriages. Don't move! What do you think you're doing? This car belongs to U.S. Senator Mr. Wilson Phillips, and touching it results in a beatdown! What the hell is wrong with you?
My, young people these days are so full of piss and vinegar. Times are a-changin'.
Stop talking now and proceed to the front seat. It's time to drive.
Just who the hell are you, sicko? After I'm finished with you, you'll rue the day you ever marched into my vehicle. Yeah, this is unforgivable. No one gets away with doing something like this to me. I was valedictorian in both high school and college, not to mention captain of the college wrestling team. Even after graduation, people respected me. That's how I became a politician. I own a villa on a 1,000-acre plot of land in Hawaii. My gorgeous model of a wife is 25 years younger, and I pay more taxes than anyone else. I've destroyed every enemy who's ever stood in my way, and someday I'll become president. I'm the Senator Wilson Phillips, damn it! Listen to me, you punk band reject. I'm gonna make sure you rot in prison for the rest of your misery.
Hear this as I won't repeat it. Drive the car.
This psychopath's gonna kill me. I have to get the hell out of this car. If I don't, I'm a goner. Someone help me! Huh? What the hell? What was that? I'm positive I jumped out of the car. So what the hell am I doing back in the car? I don't get it. What's going on?
Your job is to catch up to that truck. Fail to do so and you die.
Yes, sir. How am I still in the car? Of course, that's it. I'm a senator. What can't I do? Yes, it makes total sense now.
Accept your fate. Yet another waste of my time.
Hey, buddy. Let us buy this truck off you. What do you say?
The hell is wrong with you? This baby's my bread and butter. No, wait, it's all yours.
Buckle up, Cockyoing.
There you are, Dio.
Think I'll just run till dawn? You've crossed the wrong Frenchman. I'll settle this on my own if I have to. So what if I don't know how Dio's stand works? I'll just find another way to defeat him. He's dead.
Hold it, Polnareff. I had them let you go because convincing stubborn guys like you is a pain in the ass. But the old man in Kakyoin insisted I stay close and watch your back. So here I am.
Totoro!
Oh, good grief.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the other side of darkness, the Queen, the Eliminator, the Dominator.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away from this 2-on-1 handicap match.
And for one poor soul, there is no turning back at this point. The only thing to do now is to hope that it'll be as quick and as painless.
I still
as
sense
possible.
Dio's sinister bloodlust. Its presence is overwhelming. He's coming for us. You can bet your ass he's on our trail. Are you saying that Dio somehow knows our precise location? Not quite. He stole the body of my grandfather, Jonathan Joestar. I can sense his body, but I can't tell if he's nearby or far away. I have a general feeling, but I don't know exactly where he is. It's like when we got to Cairo, and while I knew he was here, I couldn't pinpoint his lair. Lucky for us, the same thing goes for Dio. All he knows is that we're nearby, but he's unable to tell the difference between us. And he probably doesn't know we've separated, which is good for now. Why the hell isn't this working? Cars always start up when they do this kind of thing in movies. Seems like there's a traffic jam. I'm sorry, sir. The evening commute is always bumper to bumper. Move it. But we're stuck here. There's just too much traffic. Have you forgotten there's a sidewalk? Use it. A sidewalk? But it's covered with people heading home from work. And your point? Go. Yes, sir. Faster. Yes, sir.
The real deal. The American Dream. And the Club.
Okay, it's running. Hurry up and get on, Polnareff.
Oh, yeah.
A big hill to climb here tonight in this 2-on-1
Things I do for you. But I've done everything you've asked, so you spare my life, right? There's no need to kill a helpless senator.
Matches we've seen in a very long time.
I have to be dreaming. What other explanation is there? As if a senator like me could be killed. It's just a dream. Found you. Now get closer. We need to catch up to them. I can't use the world if I'm this far away. Look, here he comes. You see that car? That's Dio's ride. Kakyoin! It's Kakyoin's. Take this, Dio! Emerald Splash!
This is it. Handicap action is underway.
A handicap match might just be the most unenviable position any WWE superstar can find
Unbelievable!
himself.
He deflected my attack with the flick of a finger! He barely moved! But how do you like this? He even dodged the concentrated splash? Damn it! When did he bring out his stand? How could I have missed that? Well, that's a shame. He's too far away now. My punch seems to have thrown him out of the world's range. What's happening? And what precisely would I gain by explaining the situation to you? Pay attention to the road and drive. Be careful, Kakyoin. You were way too close to it. Please,
You better be
forgive
careful.
me.
Handicap matches have a way
didn't
of
mean-
getting out of control quickly. Yeah, but I doubt this
It
is
was
her
only a few
undoing. She
months
still
ago when
seems to have
Dio
plenty of
asked
fight
me if
left
I
in her.
was really going to
I don't know
vomit
about
out of
you
fear.
guys, but I did not expect to
That
see her
monster
in
had
so
the
much
audacity
trouble
to
here
tell me
tonight.
I should relax. Bastard. Never again. I'll never lose to you again. Are you alright, Kakyoin? Did you catch a glimpse of the world? Yes, I saw it when I attacked Dio from 10 meters away. If I had gotten any closer, I would have been done for. But we know one thing for certain. This stand holds a power more horrific than we could have ever imagined.
Back inside the ring
However,
now.
we know two things about it. First, his stand doesn't have the reach of my Hierophant Green or your Hermit Purple. It's a close-range power stand, like Star Platinum,
Good
and
technique
has a
right
range
there.
of about 10 meters. Second, it attacks with its fist, so it doesn't use projectile weapons like bullets. That being said, if we can sneak up on him and get within range, we just might have a chance of finishing him off. We have to figure out his secret. Even so, we have to exercise extreme caution when approaching this bastard. Hold on. Why does car suddenly stop?
Nightmare takedown.
Incoming! We're about to be hit! Mr. Joestar!
She goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
A striking blow. Oh, nasty impact.
Victory is on the horizon.
She's licking her chops.
T-bone! I knew it was only a matter of time.
That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
What an incredible moonsault.
She may be in a bad way here. She doesn't want to let this handicap match get out of control.
There's nothing fair about a handicap match, nor is there anything fair about the beating she's taken. She's in some serious trouble here, guys.
You know, it just might not be your night, guys. You hate to see it, but hey, that happens every now and then.
I know now how to uncover the secret of Dio's stand. What?
Square off against respective opponents, and one side has a numerical advantage against the other. This can be a singles match or a tag team match, and as we've seen through history, can include any amount of superstars. Talk about a game of roulette.
Taking off their feet now. You're not throwing many matches down there, I can tell you that.
For Noriaki Kakui, Hierophant Green served as a poignant reminder of a time long past.
It's Noriaki. He doesn't attempt to socialize with the other children. It's not that he's disliked per se, he just seems a bit too reserved. As his teacher, I'm very concerned.
I'm ashamed to say it, but I'm afraid I don't understand it either.
I always had the same thoughts. Life is full of interactions where we meet all sorts of people. But how often do those meetings involve deeper thinking? How often do we make genuine human connections? All of my classmates have address books filled with their friends' names. Each of them must have a book of 50, no, 100 names. Mom has dad, and dad has mom, but I have no one. I'm sure rock stars and TV celebrities have tens of thousands of friends, but I have no one. I'll never have any friends. No one will ever understand me. I'm the only one who can see Hierophant Green. How am I supposed to truly relate to someone if they can't see the real me? It's impossible. That's how I used to think about life, until I met Mr. Joestar, Jotaro, Polnareff, and Avdol. Whenever I think about Avdol and Iggy, it makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. I'm sure it's because they were the first to treat me like a friend. My friends and I were on a journey to defeat Dio, and while it may have been short-lived, they've understood me better than anyone.
What will you take?
Handicap matches have been part of the WWE for decades. A superstar who's seen the most handicap matches out of anyone is the
Looking at Hierophant Green was a revelation for Kakui.
I'll make Hierophant Green invisible to everyone. I'll get used to it. I'll use its invisibility to my advantage and reveal Dio's secret before finishing him off for good.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
Is that it? Is it over?
Corey, let's look at this again.
She's in control now. Hard landing there. Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
She's looking at it. A side slam.
Nice. Shut it down. Absolutely punishing.
This could be it. Cover. And she kicks out with relative ease.
Way too early.
Drop kick. This is not where she wants to be. Momentum clearly not on her side right now, fellas.
I'm not ready to write her off yet, guys. Look at the look on her face. She may be in agony, but I don't expect her to roll over. Not now, not ever. I don't care what the match stipulations are.
Luckily for her, she can afford to take on a bit of offense here. She's still in really good shape compared to her opponent. Running Hurricane Rana!
Hey, Jotaro!
The truck is completely totaled.
Up there. I can sense the old man and Dio racing across the rooftops.
I've only dealt with Kakyoin and Joseph so far. Interesting. They're attempting to strike from both sides. Which means Jotaro and Polnareff must be waiting in the wings to attack me from behind. How futile.
Beautiful technique.
It's Kakyoin's Hierophant Green. He turned it into a web.
Close call there. She is on fire.
Heavy duty right hand takes her off her feet. That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
So you've laid up. That's right.
She might have it.
Anything that touches this web is instantly fired upon. And you're surrounded for 20 meters on all sides.
Just as ruthless as the
You're
first
done,
time we
Dio.
saw.
I've snared you in your stand, and I can sense your every move.
I think they're about to. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. And she's back in the ring now.
Or pump handle comes. Slam down hard. What a comeback.
Now, die! 20-meter radius, and roll flat!
Very effective.
Kakyoin. With my stand, I have the ability to rule the world. What can you do in the face of such overwhelming power? All right, here it comes. Behold the world!
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
What? Kakyoin! He went flying through the air like a rag doll.
She goes for the cover.
1, 2, Kakyoin!
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Well, this is one matchup that lived up to its billing, and then some.
I just love it when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right here the moments
Here is
that
your
made
winner,
this match a great
the
one.
Queen, the Eliminator, the Dominator, Blackwell.
Now that's eking out a win.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
I don't understand. What just happened? Did he really hit me? I can't even move a single finger. I can't speak either. It must have been a fatal blow. It's 5:15, which means that it's midnight back in Japan. I wonder what Mom and Dad are doing right now. Knowing them, I'm sure they're sound asleep. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Despite his brief moment of reflection, Noriaki Kakyoin's last thoughts were not of his parents. His mind shifted and homed in on the question weighing heaviest on his mind. He had to find an answer before nothingness took hold.
It was instantaneous. Not even a split-second difference. How did he shatter a 20-meter radius area all at once? How? There wasn't even a slight delay. What's his secret? chopping block, Joseph. In order for Jonathan's body to become mine completely, I must drink the blood of a Joestar, and I think now's as good a time as any to partake. Dio! How did he destroy them all without the slightest delay in time? Time. The time. That's it. Something as outlandish as that doesn't seem possible, but there's no other explanation. I have to find a way to tell the others. They need to know the truth behind such a terrifying ability. If I can't tell Mr. Joestar what I've learned, the friends I've come to love are going to die. You're gonna pay for what you've done. Just you wait. I'm taking that body back in the name of Granny Irina. Irina? Ah, you mean that backwater shrew? Nonsense. I'm going to drink your blood, then eliminate you, vermin.
Did it? Not over! Ready?
Battle 6. Fight!
Watch this! It's time! I'm not done! Ready? Watch this!
Joseph Joestar, die! Was my final emerald splash. Make it count. But why? That attack was utterly pointless. Well, I suppose you're now just a dying hero longing to make his mark on the world. As if. Kakyoin wouldn't waste the time he has left with some meaningless attack. Why'd he go after the clock? Was it some kind of sign? Was he trying to tell me something? It's a message. I don't have the strength to give you another. Mr. Joestar, you have to decipher it. You have to let the others know. Kakyoin!
Noriaki Kakyoin has died.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Soul of Boldo. Soul of Maxi.
You seek your own demise.
I've seen yours is the weakest! No, you don't! Kakyoin, why did you destroy the clock earlier? Wait, you were trying to send me a message, weren't you? But how does it relate to the clock tower?
That was Mr. Joestar, and Dio's closing in. Where the hell is Kakyoin?
Could that be it, Kakyoin? Did you figure out the secret of his stance ability in your dying moments? You destroyed the clock with Emerald Splash. But you aimed for the hands, which stopped the clock. No way! That's impossible! Dio stand, the world has the power to stop time whenever Dio commands it to!
Stay down.
I understand now, Kakyoin. That's what you were trying to tell me in your message. I'm not gonna waste this chance! Freezing time is bad enough, but Dio being able to move around too is a deadly combo. Unbelievable. We might not have what it takes to beat it. Just calm down. Calm down and think. I don't know the meaning of the word panic. There has to be a way to beat him. And if anyone can find it, it's me. He's gone. Say, what's the matter? Aren't you gonna hit me, Dio? Or don't you care about drinking my blood anymore?
You're running hormones through your body to protect yourself. Quite the strategy.
You've wrapped your body with Hermit Purple, but you've infused it with hormone, like a cloak of high-voltage wires.
Very clever.
A geriatric genius. Well, it seems I'm not the only clever one. It's just like you said. I've been using this little trick to protect myself. But thanks to Kakyoin's message, I've learned something about your stand. Dio, you can bring time to a standstill, but there's a limit to the amount of time you can use that power. Only 3 to 4 seconds, I'd say. If you could do it for a longer period than that, instead of chasing us around town all night, you would have wiped us all out back at the mansion. He gave his life to give us a fighting chance.
So what? Am I supposed to care? It doesn't matter if you know my stance ability. What can your pathetic hormone do against my power?
Hermit Purple and hormone!
Idiot! I can kill you with or without going through your hormone!
Old man, it's Jotaro! Stay back! You have to stay far away from me!
Jotaro, what good timing. But he's staying outside of my stand's range. So Joseph goes first.
Jotaro! Dio stand! The world gives him the ability to control time! Whatever you do, stay out of its range!
Once more, the world!
Cease.
Battle 6. Fight!
When I began using this power, I was only able to freeze time for the blink of an eye. That said, as my neck began the process of healing, I found that I could stop time for 2 seconds and even 3. Now I I can stop time for 5 seconds. Then again, time is stopped. So from my perspective, it only feels like 5 seconds. Soon I'll be able to stop time for a minute, then an hour, and later as long as I desire. How amusing! I'll have the ability to stop time to my heart's content! Oh, I almost forgot. He's covered himself with Hamon for protection. 100 years ago, Hamon was a concern. Now, thanks to the world, it's little more than an irritation. Joseph, grandson of Jonathan, your demise is at hand. One second left. 0. Old man, run away. Get out of here, Joe Turo. Don't even try to fight. Please keep your distance. Stay far away from him. He's invincible. Come now, don't worry. At least he's joining Kakyoin. Polnareff must be hiding around here somewhere. Though, I guess it doesn't matter. You're next, Jotaro. Time to die. Damn you. Dio! Oh, so you still want to fight? It would appear pig-headedness runs in the family. How ungrateful can you be? You're blatantly ignoring your grandfather's wishes, even after he gave his life to tell you about the power of the world. Surely his pathetic pleas warranted a bit of consideration.
I have to move closer if I want to beat your sorry ass to a pulp.
Really? Okay then, by all means, come closer. You'll have to be faster. My stand is more powerful than any other. Even without the world's tremendous power and speed, it would still outclass your pitiful Star Platinum.
Your stand has a lot in common with my Star Platinum. We're not long-range fighters, but we have incredible power and precision.
If I'm being honest, I've always had a desire to see how much stronger the world is compared with Star Platinum. But it seems pointless to compare them now.
Wait, are you serious? All you did was give me a love tap on the leg. And you ripped my 20,000 yen pants.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why you Joestars are so stubborn. Fine. I shall accept your cheap provocation. Let our comparison resume. Comparing our punching speed.